morning, Bachman Middle School. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd. It is an A day. It is a band day 5. And I am Mr. Strand with today's Tiger Talk. Let's get started with our word of the week. This week's word is extensive. Extensive means large in scale or large in number. And for Women's History Month, we are looking at women who have made extensive contributions to society. Today's featured woman was suggested by Ms. Jensen Gordon. She's still alive and she's tennis great Billie Jean King. Here she is in her own words.
I really love tennis. I don't like it. I love it. When I play, I feel I can do anything. I feel freedom. In 1968 was the first year that we actually got prize money. It didn't even dawn on me that we would get less. Rod Laver won Wimbledon. He got 2,000 pounds in 1968, and I got 750 pounds. And I went, oh. You had the men starting to talk about an association or a union. And I went to them and I said, you're going to include the women, right? And they said, absolutely not. We don't want you. Get lost, basically. And that is the birth of women's professional tennis. And our goal was we wanted any girl born in the world, if she is good enough, there's a place for her to play and make a living. A lot of people don't think we're going to make it. I had guys tell me that probably nobody would ever pay even a dime to watch us play.
There's no way a woman can play tennis with a good man tennis player. This is a battle of the sexes.
Bobby Riggs, he was a former #1 player. He'd won the Triple Crown at Wimbledon. We're only in our 3rd year of women's professional tennis. We are in a very tenuous position. I started thinking about society and women and what this might mean. I knew I had to play. I knew I had to win. I drop shotted, I lobbed, I floated one, I went to net. I hit the ball as softly as I could, so he had to generate all the power. And I was going to run him into the ground. It wasn't about tennis. It was about history. It was about social change.
Yep, you guessed it. Billie Jean King is the reason I'm shooting Tiger Talk at a tennis court today. But now it's time for Literacy Lowdown. Those of us who are native-born English speakers can sometimes take the language for granted, even though it's a very complicated one. Letters make different sounds, combinations of letters make different sounds. In that spirit, Nigerian comedian J.K. Kenny made a series of videos in which he humorously mispronounces English words. Here are a few of them.
How to pronounce animals? Siat, siat, diogi, diogi, snail, snail, ti, toroto. Toroto is a English class vocabulary. Si-o fifi, biom, b, biom, b. Siolone, siolone. Bi, hey, hey. Pisaiology, pisaiology.
Once again, that's Nigerian comedian J.K. Kenny. He has a bunch more of those on his YouTube and TikTok channels. Finally, let's take a look at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night fundraiser, sponsored by Tiger Leadership Club. Tomorrow is the last day of the fundraiser, so let's see how we're doing.
All right, BMS, it's time for another Leukemia and Lymphoma fundraiser update. We are currently sitting at $2,190. Remember, our goal is to raise $3,000 by this Wednesday. But, just like any good piece of literature, there is a plot twist. An anonymous donor, meaning someone who wants to give a donation but not their name, has said that if BMS hits $2,500 by this Wednesday, they will pay the final $500 of our $3,000 goal. That means that as a school, we only need to raise $310 more to reach our goal. And we'll be getting the staff pacer competition and the staff taped to the wall at each lunch. So get out there and tell your family, tell your friends, tell that lady who lives in your neighborhood who thinks you're cute as a button and can never say no to you to get in some donations before this Wednesday. Let's lift up our very own staff while lifting up those who need it most.
Great job so far, everyone. Let's keep it up. That's all for today, but we'll be back with more Tiger Talk tomorrow. See you then.